In Japan, many elders begin their day with a calm and intentional practice, morning stretching. This isn't just a casual habit. It's a ritual deeply tied to their culture of health, mindfulness, and longevity. These stretches are simple, slow, and low impact, but don't let that fool you. Over time, this daily routine plays a powerful role in maintaining physical flexibility, stimulating blood circulation, and supporting overall well-being, especially as we age. Unlike intense workouts or complicated yoga routines, morning stretching in Japan is designed to gently wake up the body. It connects movement with breath and awareness, easing the transition from sleep to daily activity. One of the most iconic examples of this is Ragyo Taiso, or radio calisthenics. First introduced in the 1920s, this short routine is broadcast across the country and practiced by people of all ages, often in groups at parks, schools, and community centers. It's a quick series of rhythmic stretches and movements, usually lasting around 3 minutes, and serves as a shared wellness tradition across generations. For seniors, especially, this kind of movement is both accessible and beneficial. As the body ages, muscles naturally become tighter, joints stiffer, and balance less reliable. Morning stretching helps counter these effects. It loosens tight muscles, increases joint mobility, and stimulates blood flow to all areas of the body. This not only reduces discomfort, but also boosts energy, improves posture, and lowers the risk of falls. Because the movements are gentle and repetitive, they're also easy to remember and don't require special equipment or clothing, making them practical for everyday life. The benefits aren't just physical. These rituals also create a moment of calm and presence. Starting the day with intentional movement helps focus the mind and reduce stress. Many Japanese elders perform these stretches in silence or alongside calming music, turning the experience into a kind of moving meditation. This mindful start to the day can improve mood, reduce anxiety, and create a positive mental outlook that carries through into daily activities. A basic morning stretching sequence might include slow neck rolls, shoulder circles, arm lifts, gentle torso twists, forward bends, and ankle rotations. Each movement is done with a smooth flow and paired with steady breathing. The goal is not to push the body, but to listen to it, to reconnect and gently activate it after sleep. These exercises can be adapted for different ability levels and even done from a chair if needed, making them inclusive and safe for nearly everyone. Ultimately, the daily practice of stretching, as seen in Japanese elder culture, is about more than just staying limber. It's a commitment to daily self-care, a way to preserve independence, and a small act of discipline that pays off over time. By embracing this tradition, people of any age can experience the benefits of greater mobility, increased vitality, and a more mindful start to each day. In many parts of the world, squatting is seen as an exercise. But in Japan and other parts of Asia, squatting is a natural part of daily life. Whether it's sitting down to garden, eating at a low table, or simply waiting for a train, older adults in Japan often squat without a second thought. This seemingly simple movement holds the key to one of their greatest health secrets, lifelong mobility. Squatting is one of the most functional movements the human body can do. It engages the legs, hips, lower back, and core all at once. In Japan, elders who maintain the ability to squat well into their 70s, 80s, and beyond are typically more independent, more active, and suffer fewer issues with balance and joint pain. It's a movement that supports nearly every other movement in life: walking, sitting down, getting up, lifting things, and even using the bathroom. When performed regularly, squatting strengthens muscles, increases joint flexibility, and improves balance, all of which are crucial to aging well. Unlike the gym squats many people associate with heavy lifting or intense workouts, the squatting done by Japanese elders is more natural and gentle. It often involves body weight only, with a focus on maintaining balance and comfort. For example, you might notice older Japanese people squatting down to pick something up or rest for a few moments without sitting in a chair. These daily habits help preserve the body's natural range of motion, particularly in the hips and knees, which are often the first areas to weaken with age. One reason squatting is so beneficial is that it encourages full use of the lower body joints in a way that chairs and couches don't. When we rely too much on seated furniture, our hips become tight and weak, and we lose the ability to lower ourselves to the ground and stand back up without assistance. Squatting reverses that trend. It requires the knees and ankles to bend deeply, which helps maintain their flexibility. At the same time, it engages the glutes, hamstrings, and core, keeping them strong and responsive. Japanese culture naturally promotes squatting through lifestyle. Traditional Japanese homes often use floor seating and low tables, encouraging people to sit and stand from the floor multiple times a day. The use of squat-style toilets common in public spaces also requires regular practice of the full squat motion. This repeated use throughout life acts like daily exercise, without feeling like exercise at all. For those unfamiliar with squatting or who have lost some mobility, it's never too late to start. Practicing supported squats, such as holding onto a table or wall, can help rebuild strength and confidence. Even shallow squats done consistently can lead to noticeable improvements over time. Ultimately, daily squatting is not just about physical health. It's about preserving independence and freedom of movement. The ability to squat means the ability to move naturally, live actively, and age gracefully. It's a simple habit that contributes to the extraordinary vitality many Japanese elders display, and it's one that people everywhere can benefit from embracing. In Japan, walking isn't just a way to get from one place to another. It's a daily habit practiced with purpose, awareness, and intention. For Japanese elders, walking is more than physical exercise. It's a part of life that contributes deeply to their health, mobility, and longevity. In fact, walking plays such a central role in Japanese culture that it's often woven into daily routines without people even realizing they're exercising. Cities and towns in Japan are designed to encourage walking. Public transportation is widely used, which means people walk to and from train stations, through markets, and up and down stairs every day. Unlike in car-dependent societies, Japanese elders are naturally more active simply because their environment supports it. This steady, consistent movement helps maintain cardiovascular health, strengthen muscles, improve balance, and reduce the risk of chronic diseases like diabetes and heart conditions. But what makes walking in Japan truly unique is how intentional it can be. Elders often walk not only for errands, but also for leisure and mental clarity. Whether it's a stroll through a quiet park, a walk to a local temple, or simply circling the neighborhood after dinner, these walks are seen as moments of connection to nature, to community, and to one's own body. Walking becomes a calming, meditative practice rather than a chore. This kind of purposeful walking is linked to the Japanese concept of ikigai, which roughly translates to a reason for being. Many older adults in Japan live with a clear sense of purpose, and walking supports this by keeping them engaged with their surroundings, helping them stay socially connected, and giving them a daily sense of structure and accomplishment. A short walk to greet a neighbor or shop for fresh ingredients becomes part of a meaningful rhythm that supports both body and mind. In regions of Japan known for exceptional longevity, such as Okinawa, walking is often done in natural surroundings. Elders in these areas may walk among fields, hills, and coastlines, combining physical movement with a strong connection to the land. This not only enhances physical health, but also reduces stress and promotes emotional well-being. Nature walks, especially, have been shown to lower cortisol levels and improve mood, both of which are key factors in healthy aging. One of the most important aspects of walking among Japanese seniors is consistency. It's not about speed, distance, or wearing fitness trackers. It's about doing it every day, rain or shine. This regular, low-impact activity keeps the joints mobile, the muscles active, and the heart healthy without the strain of more intense exercise routines. It's something most people can do regardless of age or fitness level. Incorporating walking into your own daily life doesn't require drastic changes. Start by choosing to walk instead of drive short distances, take the stairs when possible, or go for a gentle walk after meals. Over time, these small steps can lead to big improvements in health, just like they have for generations of Japanese elders who continue to walk with purpose. And with vitality every single day, as we age, our joints tend to lose flexibility, especially in the shoulders, arms, and upper back. This stiffness can limit our ability to perform simple daily tasks, like reaching for items on a shelf, dressing ourselves, or even opening doors. In Japan, many elderly people maintain surprisingly good upper body mobility well into their later years. One of the key reasons behind this is their regular practice of gentle arm and shoulder rotations, a small but powerful movement that promotes joint health, circulation, and overall physical freedom. These movements are often part of daily routines like Ragyo Taiso, the traditional Japanese morning exercise broadcast that has been practiced across the country for decades. The routines may look simple, but they are intentionally designed to move all the major joints of the body in gentle, full ranges of motion. For the arms and shoulders, this might include slow, controlled circles, cross-body swings, or reaching motions that stretch and activate the muscles while keeping the joints supple and fluid. Shoulder and arm mobility is especially important because these areas are often neglected. Many people spend long hours sitting or hunched over, which can lead to tight chest muscles, rounded shoulders, and limited range of motion. This becomes even more pronounced with age. By practicing regular shoulder rotations, Japanese elders actively counteract this stiffness. The movement keeps the shoulder joint, the most mobile and complex joint in the body, healthy and functional. One of the reasons this type of movement is so effective is because it's low impact and highly accessible. Anyone, regardless of age or fitness level, can perform gentle arm and shoulder rotations. They don't require equipment, take up very little space, and can be done sitting or standing. Even people recovering from injury or dealing with arthritis can benefit from these controlled movements, which help lubricate the joints, increase circulation, and reduce inflammation when done consistently. In Japan, these exercises are often done as part of community gatherings, workplace warm-ups, or morning rituals. The group setting adds a social element that encourages participation and builds routine. However, even when done alone, these movements can bring a sense of calm and mindfulness, focusing on how the shoulders feel, how the arms move through space, and how the breath syncs with the motion can be a meditative experience that supports both physical and mental health. Over time, incorporating arm and shoulder rotations into your day can lead to noticeable improvements. You may find it easier to reach for things, lift objects, or simply carry out daily tasks with less tension and discomfort. Perhaps even more importantly, you'll be actively preventing the decline of mobility that often comes with aging. By following the example of Japanese elders and embracing these simple movements each day, you're giving your body the message that movement matters, that even the smallest actions, done with intention, can keep you strong, mobile, and independent for years to come. In many Western countries, people spend most of their time sitting on chairs, sofas, or beds. But in Japan, floor sitting is still a common part of daily life, whether during meals at low tables, while relaxing with family, or during traditional ceremonies. For Japanese elders, the simple act of sitting on the floor and getting up again is more than just a cultural norm. It's a natural form of daily exercise that helps maintain strength, balance, and core stability well into old age. Getting down to the floor and standing back up requires a complex series of coordinated movements that engage multiple muscle groups. The legs, hips, core, and back all play a role, as do the small stabilizing muscles that help maintain balance. For Japanese elders who often practice this movement multiple times a day, it becomes a built-in workout that supports mobility and prevents frailty. It's one of the reasons why many older adults in Japan retain the ability to move freely and independently even in their 80s and 90s. Sitting on the floor, whether in a cross-legged position, kneeling, seiza, or with legs to one side, encourages better posture and increased awareness of body mechanics. Unlike slouching into a soft sofa, floor sitting requires active engagement of the core and spinal muscles to remain upright. Over time, this passive training helps build a stronger, more resilient core, something that's critical for maintaining balance and preventing falls as we age. The action of rising from the floor, in particular, is a powerful full-body movement. It requires not only strength but also flexibility, coordination, and balance. For many people, especially as they get older, losing the ability to get up from the floor without assistance marks a major loss of independence. In Japan, where people are used to doing it every day, that ability is often preserved well into advanced age. This is not just a cultural curiosity. It's a key indicator of functional health and longevity. What's remarkable is that this form of movement doesn't require a gym, special equipment, or a formal exercise plan. It happens naturally through daily habits and traditional living, and the benefits go beyond physical health. Floor sitting can also promote mental alertness and mindfulness. When you're closer to the ground, you tend to be more present, more aware of your body, and more connected to your environment. For those not accustomed to floor sitting, it can be challenging at first. But like any movement, it can be improved with practice. Starting with gentle stretches and supported transitions, like using a cushion or holding onto a sturdy surface, can help ease the process. Over time, you may notice better flexibility, stronger legs and core muscles, and increased confidence in your ability to move with ease. By following the example of Japanese elders and incorporating floor sitting and standing into your daily routine, you're not just honoring a cultural tradition. You're building a stronger, more capable body for life. It's a small shift in habit that can lead to major improvements in health, independence, and quality of life. Tai Chi, a traditional Chinese martial art known for its slow, flowing movements and deep focus on breath and balance, has inspired many health practices across Asia, including Japan. For Japanese elders, incorporating Tai Chi-inspired movements into their daily routine is a powerful way to cultivate calm, improve coordination, and maintain physical and mental health. These gentle exercises blend mindfulness with movement, creating a practice that benefits both the body and mind, especially as we age.